Welcome all of you dear students in our most popular, most famous YouTube channel Physics Make It Simple by Dr. Rajendra Kobarne, now serving as a principal in Loknete Dr. Balasaheb Vikhe Patil Padma Bhushan Awardee Pravara Rural Education Societies Mahatma Phule Vidyalaya and Junior College Dad Budruk Taluka Rahata District Ahmednagar. As long as 12 Science Wave Optics is concerned, dear students, this is a lecture number 11, and in this lecture we are going to discuss the article polarization by scattering. In the last lecture we have seen polarization by reflection, so called as Brewer's law, but today's lecture is for polarization by scattering. So, to understand this article more clearly, we want to discuss two answers for the question number 1, what is scattering? And the second is how polarization exists by scattering, or best way we say, what is the relation between polarization and scattering. Okay. What is scattering? Dear students, most important thing is that the sunlight entering through the atmosphere reaches up to the earth. That sunlight rays are incident on dust particle or air molecule. As long as it is incident on dust particle like this, suppose this is a dust particle. Dust particle is very micro, but for our understanding I have drawn dust particle like this. This is a dust particle or air molecule over which sunlight is incident. Suppose as long as the sunlight is incident on dust particle, then direction of scattered light changes. Then light changes its direction like this. Light changes its direction. Light changes its direction. Light changes its direction like this. And this phenomenon is called as scattering. I will repeat again. I will take only one ray and only one dust particle as shown in the figure. When the sunlight is incident on dust particle, then light changes its direction in all possible ways. This is called as scattering, and the scattering is into the atmosphere. Okay. Then Rayleigh is name of the scientist who suggests that intensity of scattered light is inversely proportional to fourth power of its wavelength. That means if the wavelength of light is larger, then intensity of scattered light is smaller. We know spectrum of light is denoted by the word Vibgauer that I have written here. Vibgauer. It clearly indicates that wavelength increases from LHS to RHS. It clearly indicates that wavelength of red color is maximum, wavelength of violet color is minimum, or it is least. Wavelength of light increases from violet color to red color, and as long as Rayleigh's law is concerned, as long as wavelength is maximum, intensity of scattered light is minimum. It clearly indicates that to get a more scattering, wavelength of light should be minimum. So violet color, so scattering of the violet color is maximum, then indigo color, then blue color, and this series goes on like this. So scattering of violet and indigo color is maximum. But dear student, remember well, though violet color and indigo color has maximum scattering, they are less sensitive for our eyes. Our eyes are less sensitive for the color violet and indigo, and so the next color is blue in color, and so that having a maximum scattering of blue color, sky appears to be blue. I will repeat again. There is a maximum scattering for violet and indigo color because their wavelengths are very less, but our eyes are less sensitive for violet and indigo. So next color will be blue, and so that our eyes are more sensitive for blue color. Though the scattering of the blue color is third number from LHS, sky appears to be blue. If there is no scattering, then our sky appears to be dark. So this is all about scattering, dear students, and this is most essential part while discussing polarization by scattering, and only the two lines are remaining to explain how polarization exists by scattering. Number 1, degree of polarization depends upon angle of scattering. This is angle of scattering, angle between incident light, this is incident light, and suppose this is scattered light, so this angle is called as angle of scattering. I will repeat again. Degree of polarization depends upon angle of scattering, that is angle between incident light and scattered light. This is also another angle, this is also another angle. So there are various types of angles because there are more possible ways to scatter light from the dust particle as long as the light is incident on dust particle or air molecule. So best way we can say that in short, degree of polarization depends upon angle of scattering. What is meant by angle of scattering? Angle between incident light and direction of scattered light. We know as long as the polarization by reflection, if the angle between incident light and direction of scattered light is 90 degree, then light is fully polarized. Most important remark, dear student, you should remember to study this article. That remark is, if angle between incident light and direction of scattered light is 90 degree, or if incident light and scattered light, if incident light and direction of scattered light is perpendicular to each other, then we get fully plane polarized light. That's all. This is all about polarization by scattering. You can take a screenshot to understand this lecture or to write these sentences, write this note in your notebook. We will meet again by taking next article. Till goodbye.